how you know it's probably scaffolding. Like the lights flash all day long and everything. It make you a lunatic. That's why he like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. He used to carry a snuffle up against to like help him like get through the day. For real. Because he was traumatized. And he used to bite boys and everything when he was young. Yeah, for sure.
Bite boys.
It's
What you
fucked
mean by
up.
bite
No,
boys?
bite them. Bite. He used to
Oh,
bite them
fight.
when he was young. Yeah. Taking a bite.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Wack phone dropped off. Yeah, but nah, like but I'm telling you and you know what else too while we was talking about what I was saying
Yeah.
earlier? People be thinking people think math is fucked up. Math is not fucked up.
What you mean, like man fucked up? Like what?
Everybody's celebrating math is telling y'all he fell off. I'm telling y'all what I know for a fact. It ain't a nigga who walked the stage who made more money than Math Hoffa. It is not a nigga who walked the stage of battle rap who made more money than Math Hoffa at all. I seen it with my own two eyes, man. I'm not telling y'all something that I'm guessing. Man, I've been here from the jump. No nigga has made the money Math has made. If y'all think in his mind he would lose that, you're insane.
You saying it
Math ain't
from
even
just
math.
battling or pick?
I'm talking about any nigga that walked that stage with our era in the last 16, 17 years. There is not one nigga walking that has made more money than Math Hoffa. Not one. When Math got that run, I don't think y'all understand. Keep in mind, dummy, Math came into the game at what prime time? It was the pandemic era when everybody's watching.
Mm.
Do you know? Do you know what them months were like? Y'all don't even. Most people can't think, right? Math made it through pandemic era every month. Math was running a bag up. No nigga has made Math money. He's not fucked up. No,
But one thing I
he's
can
not.
say, bro, we was scheduled to podcast with him and Dude, and then he
Mm,
called me last minute and said, "I'm gonna deal with this another way." This was Wednesday.
mm.
This was Tuesday night, and then Wednesday we was supposed to
We
go
talking
on
about 607, right? We
607.
talking about
Supposed to be
607.
me,
Yeah, yeah.
607, um,
Mm.
um, four extras, and they wanted me to mediate. And after the back and forth, he hit me and said, "Nah." He said, "My spirit or my soul was telling me to deal with this different." I looked up and I didn't see it. Flacco showed it. The nigga was in the park somewhere, barefooted, running.
I know it
He
is.
was running through the grass. He put out some fruit and a few, three or four different types of fruit on the grass. And he was doing something. And he was doing this all Wednesday and
That's because
Wednesday
they taught
night.
him young.
And nigga, Thursday, there it went. Or whatever.
Hey, look, hey, Wack. Every time I talk to you and I said something about dude, then I tell you he was a violent lunatic.
No, you told me that.
I said he's a bitch, but he's a violent lunatic. That's the thing with him. So, and I said if y'all gonna play with him, you gotta know what you're dealing
He ain't
with.
No, I
spoke on it
don't
not
Okay,
one
it's
time
going.
neither.
No,
He
he called
pulled.
me
Better
He
know what
just
you're
said,
dealing
yesterday.
"Don't
with.
you know, nigga, pull some shit there and speak on it for real." He ain't said
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
Mm-mm. You gotta be like fucking with him because I know him. You gotta be batshit crazy like me. If you ain't batshit crazy, you might want to, because he'll do anything. And when I saw him back, like getting, hey, Tuna put me on the interview too. Wack. I don't know if you know Big T. That's Big T. He is who he is from Chicago too.
Still,
So
Okay.
so when I was he told me about the Unk interview, right? And because he subscribed to it when Unk got there, he definitely boosting the ratings in that bitch, right? So he was telling me, and I couldn't, hey Tuna, I couldn't believe what he was saying. I said, Tuna was telling me the way 4Extra was talking to him. I said,
it
nah,
was
you a lie. I
insane.
know
Oh
him.
no, he was
It
no.
was
Listen,
oppressed. It was like, man,
I said, didn't I tell you, Tuna? I said, nah, wasn't I rejecting that thought? I was like, hey, no, you're a lie. I know this kind. He
no, he
grew up with me.
was.
I
But
know
see,
this.
here go the thing, and I told 607. See, he called me and he said, "Wack, I think you trying to get me too." I say 607. I'm gonna tell you what you doing. You using all your crazy antics and all this shit to get the light on you, get their attention, and then you delivering the message. He said, "Wack, so you get me?" I said, "I get you, but this what you got to get. The gang shit, you gotta change it up on the West Coast. That's these niggas' religion. They live and die by
Hmm.
that shit. So what you doing is gonna get you into some shit. You already, I said, bro, the whole blood card, you done already disrespected them. You the only nigga that
Hmm.
did it. I'ma take a hit by even sitting down with you. I'm telling you I'ma take this heat. Because when I see you, I'm supposed to do something to you or have my homies do something to you. But that's some gang bang shit, right?
You
So
know what? Objectively speaking, Wack, I'm sorry I wouldn't trust you either, though.
10 and a
Yeah,
half, no?
I'm
You got
sorry
a
to
10?
break the news to you. Yep. Because here's the thing with that. If he just got back in the corner by y'all and you saying come to me, it's a 50-50
No,
chance.
no, I
But I
wasn't
can't
gonna
see
let him.
Wack
I
lining
listen,
them up
listen,
though. Yeah,
Bird,
y'all
Bird.
can't see you lining them
No,
up
Bird,
though. I
Bird.
can't see you lining them up.
If I tell you, he called me for one. I don't know what made the nigga call me. We don't have a relationship. Whack. I want to sit down with him, but I'm only gonna do it if you there. So the fact that he called me and we ain't got a relationship, I'm not never finna allow no man to come to me and I line. That's not gonna happen. That ain't my character, bro.
For sure.
I'm not gonna that
Right.
nah. I'm not gonna do that. That's just dishonorable. And what you put in the universe gonna come back 360. May not hit you, but it might hit your daughter, hit your kid, hit your mama. So nah, that's not gonna. Me and Suge got into it behind this rapper. You may know him called the Realest, right? The
Mm-mm.
realist is
Uh-huh.
out of Dallas. He was on the Gridlock soundtrack under the name Kinetic, and he's a fake Tupac looking dude. Suge called me,
Hmm.
say, Realist, what you get? He like, bring him to the road. Brought him to the road. They started to lock doors. What y'all doing? Nah, we finna fuck this nigga up. No, you ain't. You just told me you want to holler at him. Nigga, you didn't tell me what to do nothing to him. No 10? Okay. Yeah. Nah, you ain't finna do nothing to him. And I got him out of there doing whatever I needed to do to get him out of there. I'm not that type of dude, bro. You ain't never heard nobody tell you or heard Wack lined him up. Wack got a nigga robbed. I'm the nigga go get a nigga shit back. That ain't what I do at all. Yeah.
No. I can't see you doing that
Nah,
because
that ain't
that'll
my character, bro.
destroy your character.
That ain't my
Yeah,
character.
that'll
That's
kind of
that's
destroy your
bad. That's
character.
bad business, bro. I got families and loved
Yeah.
ones and kids and shit, man. So you don't you don't do that kind of shit. I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling you, the no jumping shit is getting lit over there. I do watch it for sure. It's a lot of drama. I like the drama there for sure. Like,
607 definitely brought a different look because he's in his own lane. Like I'm in my
right.
own lane. Like he definitely brought something different. Everything about him. It was definitely a plus. But I was telling him like, bro, you gotta stop playing with the gang. They know it is building at. They will pull up, bro. And, I'm only there once a week. I ain't in that mother. I ain't no motherfucking
He
full
changed the
time.
dynamic of that show though. He made it not so
What?
serious.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny, but informative
Yeah,
still
but you
at the
can't.
same time.
Yeah, but you can't. And I told him, I said, come up with another name. Like even when he was saying, I'm Crip Blood, all of them. I said, Six, bro, they gonna pull up. They gonna take it like you out of town nigga playing with this shit. Man, these niggas will kill you by the look.
I think the Munchie shit is when he really crossed the line.
That's where he crossed the line. He dissed everything. They just ain't caught him. They didn't already round table the nigga. I told him, look, bro. He like, Wack, I'm gonna get a spot out here. I said, I don't want you to do that. Because you thinking about
I
rappers.
don't want you to do that. It's
Nigga,
crazy. I don't want you to do that. It's crazy.
he's thinking about rappers and shit. You didn't diss the whole bro, it's probably about 30, 40,000 bloods out here, bro, on the minimum. Lord forbid he fuck around and catch a DUI and go to the county jail. They gonna kill you. And these niggas is everywhere. Niggas is in Beverly Hills, Woodland Hills, the ghetto. Niggas is see you and be like, yeah, the nigga live over here. You didn't diss everything. The whole Paru blood card crossed the thing.
I think Chicago niggas, they think that shit funny. When he say the GDBD Vice Lord shit, it ain't really like no disrespect until he
Yeah,
put a
but
K
this
on it.
ain't.
If he put a
Yeah,
K on
okay.
some
Well, he
shit,
put
then
a
it's a,
he
alright,
he
nigga,
put a
hold on,
K
what you
on
talking
this
about?
shit. He put a he put a K on this
On
and
y'all, he
said it
definitely when he
twice.
said that he put a K on y'all shit. So it's like,
He put and said it twice and stood on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, that's what we say.
yeah,
Yeah, so you know, I mean, me personally, I see the nigga. I ain't gonna, I don't give a fuck.
right,
Shit, I care less. But some of these niggas, you could get away with telling them fuck they mama before you diss that flag. Straight up. That's all they got. That's all they know.
damn,
Let's do it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, that's all they got. That's all they got. That's all they know, bro. They don't know nothing else. And if you ain't from here, you ain't gonna understand it because it really don't make sense. That shit is stronger than the Christian religion with these niggas, man.
man,
Straight up.
that's insane.
No, I'm telling you, and I'm glad you said that's insane because you dealing with insanity.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
That's
think
what
he
you.
a little off too. I feel like he got like some type of religious belief, but it's something a little off with him.